We are hanging out with Jeanine today at the Egyptian Theater in Dekalb. It's been a while since I got to do this on stage. Thanks for having us.
We're so glad to have you here. Thank you for coming to our stage.
Yeah, so 94 years old
Yeah,
almost?
we're going to be in December, so
Wow.
we have been here quite a while.
And things have changed.
They certainly have. So we went through a $6.5 million expansion that we kicked off in 2019. Okay. Most importantly, we added air conditioning for the first time, so it's nice and cool in here, which is something you could not say 4 years ago in July. So that's been a tremendous addition for us.
That's huge. Also huge is the change in the bathrooms.
Oh my gosh. It's so exciting to talk about bathrooms, and you never would have thought they're the fanciest bathrooms in town, and they make our intermissions just that much quicker and slicker.
Well, that's so important. I mean, you know, sometimes from the minute you sit down, you think about when you're going to have to go to the bathroom.
Right. Well, we really focused on the kind of the street to stage of that experience from when you walk into the door, scan your ticket, get a drink, sit down in your seat. Everything that happens in here should be an escape. It should be going to the theater and not worrying about real life or having some problem. And if the more we can get rid of those problems for our patrons, the better time they're going to have, and the better time they're going to have at the Egyptian.
That's awesome. So tell me about this theater, just the background, the history of it.
Absolutely. So we opened December 10th, 1929. This was a movie palace and vaudeville house. So we had live performances and movies here. So it's been a really exciting time to keep that tradition going. So it was privately owned until the 70s, and then since 1978, we've been owned and operated by a nonprofit. Yeah. So that allows us not only to bring in great shows that are, you know, national touring shows, but really focus on those community shows as well to, you know, fulfill our mission as a 501c3 nonprofit. So that includes dance recitals, that includes candidates nights where you get to meet who your elected officials are going to be, and opening those doors for free to really invite the community in, not only for entertainment, but for great discussion, great learning, and that's really been a great tradition that we've started, you know, since the 1970s as the nonprofit.
It's huge to think about little dancers and performers who get to take the stage and look at the crowd out there.
It truly is. It's like they're at a Broadway house. And I grew up, I danced here when I was 3 years old. So it truly is to see young people get excited about the arts, and especially about local community arts. When those lights turn on, you would think that they have made their debut at Broadway. And to see their faces as they come off stage and to see their teachers say they've gotten so much out of this. And then to see those individuals come back, like we had Richard Jenkins, the actor, come back after he had won the Emmy and say, I saw some of my first movies here at the Egyptian Theater. So I got to sell him a box of dots. It was my biggest brush with fame.
You guys really have a big lineup coming up for the rest of the year, really.
Yeah, so we just kicked off our fall, so we are going to be welcoming a bunch of different shows. Some highlights that we have: welcoming Teresa Caputo, the Long Island Medium, October 12th. Chris Jansen, the country star, on October 20th. We just announced the Oak Ridge Boys are bringing their country Christmas straight from the Grand Ole Opry to our stage in December, and we have a ton of other programming, ghost tours, scary movies, all different things to get all different people inside this space and enjoying entertainment.
That's awesome for the local community here in Dekalb, but also those of us from the Rockford area. It's not that far.
No, it's really
not.
Not
a lot of traffic.
It's true, and parking's free, which is even better.
That's huge.
So we love, that's what's so exciting about having this building in our downtown, is obviously our locals love to come here for the dance recitals, but to get people from out of town that get to experience our restaurants, get to experience our amazing downtown, as well as the Egyptian Theater. So we work really hand in hand with all of our local businesses so that they benefit as much as we do from having people come from Rockford or from wherever they're coming around the area to enjoy a great show.
Are tickets on sale through the end of the year?
They sure are. Yeah, so if you go to EgyptianTheater.org, that is our main website. That's where you'll find all of those listings. We also have our phone number on there, and then we do have in-person box office hours Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m.
Coming up next on GDS, we got a new Let's Try It with Tam and Ike. Don't go anywhere.